A Guatemalan woman became the 15th detainee from Eloy Migrant Detention Center to die since 2003.
9 on your side's Carlos Herrera joins us live here in studio with more on the woman's death and how critics are responding. Carlos.
Well, experts say it's the deadliest immigration detention center in the country, marking the third in-custody death nationwide for Immigration and Customs Enforcement since October. 36-year-old Raquel Calderon Hidalgo died at a nearby hospital after suffering a series of seizures. Hidalgo's death has again sparked a discussion among immigration activists who have been critical of the Eloy Detention Center over its conditions. ICE has came out and said its facilities are thoroughly inspected to ensure that people are in a safe environment. Meantime, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's Secretary ordered a review to decide whether to end the use of privately run immigration detention facilities. Pat and Sam, that review is due by Wednesday.
Carlos, thank you. This morning, investigators are looking into whether terrorism was behind the Ohio State knife attack. In a Facebook post just before the attacker said he was upset about the treatment of Muslims and has grown sick and tired and can't take it anymore. One student was murdered, 11 more were hurt. The attacker was shot and killed by police.
Oh my God. We need to leave.
Fast-moving wildfires are forcing evacuations in the Tennessee mountains this morning. Emergency officials say about 100 homes have been damaged or destroyed by the fires. At least 14 fires are burning in the town of Gatlinburg. Dry and windy weather is fueling the flames, and one fire is now on the edge of Dollywood, where people are being brought to safety.
Overnight, Colombian authorities confirmed 75 people were killed after a plane crash just outside Medellin. The Civil Aviation Agency says the plane declared an emergency moments before it hit the ground. So far, authorities say 6 passengers have survived the crash. The passengers include members of a Brazilian soccer team. A mechanical problem forced a plane headed to Japan to return to San Francisco International Airport. One of the engines on this United Airlines 747 caught fire right after takeoff, forcing the pilot to shut down the engine. No reports of injuries. You can see it landed safely. The cause of the malfunction is still under investigation. Former Green Party
presidential candidate Jill Stein is expanding her vote recount efforts. She's now filed a petition to recount votes in Pennsylvania. Stein says recounts are needed to, quote, build trust in our election system. The Wisconsin Elections Commission said it will start a recount later this week. Could there be a potential problem with retired General David Petraeus being the next Secretary of State? Senator Rand Paul thinks so. Paul thinks Petraeus doesn't handle classified information well. He even drew some comparisons to Hillary Clinton. President-elect Donald Trump says his meeting with Petraeus went well, tweeting he's very impressed.
Let's get a check on our weather, and it's cool out, but not like it's going to be tonight and tomorrow morning, right, April?
That's exactly right. So if you think this 45 that we've now dipped to is cold, I'd shave off about another 12 or 13 degrees, and that's what you can expect tomorrow. Southwest winds mild at 5 miles per hour. Most of the moisture and cloud cover has moved out, and that's the reason why we're now at 45. We are going to continue to go up until we hit 57 is all. So sun returns, but we're only going to hit about 57 now that the moisture is exiting. The cold front is moving in. So that means tonight we have freeze warnings and hard freeze warnings, not only tonight, but again Wednesday night from midnight to 9 a.m. The areas that you're seeing in purple could dip as low as 20 degrees, maybe even cooler or colder, and the areas in blue could see 32 or below, including Tucson, possibly seeing its first freeze by tomorrow morning. Next chance for rain will come in Friday night into early Saturday. How's it looking, Big Al?
April, one issue on the freeway right at 6th Avenue. We mentioned it to you in our last report. No change in status. Eastbound I-10 exit at 6th Avenue near the South Gate. A couple of vehicles may be down further stream along the interstate near the Keno Parkway. Here's a little something for our viewers in the town of Corona de Tucson. South of here, they're getting a new road that's punching through from the prison to Sahuarita. They're about a third done with the road. They should have it all wrapped up by June of 17, giving you another option to get out of town. That's the latest from the Beat the Traffic Center.
All right, Big Al, thank you. We had our first snowfall of the season in southern Arizona, last night?
And roads are back open, but if you plan on heading to Mount Lemmon, Alexa Liacco has a warning for you.
That's right, Sam. The Pima County Sheriff's Department has an ice advisory for drivers who are heading up Mount Lemmon. Now, you can see the road is open. They do ask drivers to proceed with caution, just drive slowly, because they do say that there should be some ice still out on the roads. Now, we did get snow yesterday, a couple of inches, and most of it did melt away. But again, there are still some possible worries with some black ice. So Pima County Sheriff's Department is just issuing that advisory to tell anybody who's heading up or down the mountain to just take a few extra minutes and take your time, because it could really save your life with your car sliding around on that ice. Just be careful. Sam, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Alexa. A Tucson couple will spend years in prison for abusing their 2-year-old son. Ashley Fry received a sentence of 4.5 years in prison. Kyle McConnell will spend 7.5 years. In June 2015, their son had emergency surgery for a brain injury. He also had bruises on his body. The boy is now in the care of the Department of Child Safety. This morning, Rose Ranch Animal Rescue in Marana is asking for your help to keep their doors open into the new year. The rescue ranch has been rehabilitating animals for more than a decade. It's hoping to raise at least $25,000 by the end of January. If you're interested in helping out, there's a link on our website, KGUN-9.com.
Listen to this. An Oro Valley company is offering a different kind of present for Christmas. Vistoso Automotive will provide free auto repairs for 2 people who can't afford it. People nominate deserving car owners for the gift through December 6th. There are guidelines. The nominees can't know they've been nominated. They must be 18 or older, and the nominee should demonstrate altruism. The shop will cover up to $1,000 in repairs per recipient. So if you know someone deserving of this gift, go to KGUN9.com for a link to nominate them. So if you know someone with a hoopty who needs a little help getting it back on the road safely, they can't know you nominated them.
Right.
But KGUN9.com, you can find where to do that. I still smell puppies.
Puppies in the air. We had a lot of fun during the 5 o'clock, didn't we?
We did.
You had one that seemed to go back behind the curtain with you a lot.
And do something.
Oh, no.
But I cleaned it up.
It did not. He is full of it.
That dog's nickname was Tinkler.
No.
I don't
Full
believe
of
so. I'm sure we'll get some of that up on our website, KGUN9.com.
You can see
Not
it there
that part of it. Just the appearance here.
Have a good morning.
Yeah.